Oh, we are so close. 140 scraps. Speed running fossil fuel production any percent. How long can you reduce a human body into oil that we can then burn? I bet preserve their bodies real well. Yeah, all those delicious hydrocarbons, baby. Cool. All right, so we get that district done. Resource deposit nearly depleted. This was where I was getting prefabs. All right, so it's going to be depleted in 13 weeks. Great. Where is our left tab? So if I want to get more prefabs, I have to go over there. Wait, seal colony? Oh shit, we could get so much food down there. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I should have beelined for the seal colony rather than hooking up here. Shite. Uh-oh, we're losing Bread of Malice. Okay. As soon as that third heating district is good, we should be good. That's livable. Okay, what if I get the ice cracking? Okay, hold on. How much do I have left in here? 220 prefabs. Frostbreak uses scraps. How many prefabs do I need for 140? 70. Okay, we need to get this prefab online or else we are going to shit. We are going to accidentally put ourselves in a situation. We'll get that cracking. I can get that built when it's done. 52 weeks. All right. I think, and by going over here, we can go down to the seal colony, which I think will be our really good source of food. I increase the temperature. Oh, we can increase production. I see. All right. We can turn our oil surplus into a food surplus. All right, let's get this side quest complete first, and we'll see how much we have to work with. Okay. Costs 30 fuel. Okay, so we can get both of these up. Significantly increased by squalor. Okay. Next thing we need to do, we need to build a new prefab wagon over here. This will also let us build a little bit faster. Uh-oh. Temperature level decreased. This is bad. Which is why I'm glad we completed the side quest before this happened. Not good. Okay, we need even more oil. We need prefabs is right now our bottleneck on construction. I'm wondering if I fix the squalor, if that will also increase production. But I think our next, yeah, let's get a materials harvesting district going and see what happens. Because if fixing squalor also might be beneficial. Uh-oh. People got injured and died during emergency shifts. Ah, shit. The harsh conditions of the camp take their toll on our people. Some are no longer able to work due to illness or injury. If this continues, our workforce will dwindle, endangering our ability to sustain the camp. Okay. Can't do anything about this, though, is the problem. We need more oil extraction to get these up to livable. -2 weather, so our heat's offsetting it. We have not made a lot of progress. Okay. And we get more prefabs coming out. This is good. Let's check this event. Each day the wind grows fiercer. Relentlessly it beats against our buildings, weakening our structures gust by gust. Without raw materials to repair the damage, our districts will deteriorate. The more we build, the more materials we will need. This is the world we know. Oh, all right. I was already on my way to fixing that. Literally on its way to being done. Okay. There's also an oil wagon on our way down here. So really coming down to this seal area is providing so many benefits. Okay, crack those open. What's our... All right, trust rises. Hell yeah. Good shit. Hunger is significantly increased. Okay, what if I tighten the belts now? Okay. Maybe I should have done that a lot earlier. That also helped a lot. Trey Cleghorn. Seamstress. My knees ache. My fingers are so stiff. I can't hold the needle anymore. I've lived a full life. Warms my heart to see little Aisling and Cillian play by the evening fire. Or maybe this is it. I've talked with the other elders. If it comes to it, we will go. I won't let my grandchildren starve. Some people are ready to sacrifice themselves to lower... Oh, jeez. It's not good. All right, we're at a materials surplus. Okay, so materials, it's not increasing production, but it will reduce our disease. Okay, we need to build, let's get this oil harvesting. Good, good. And then next we need to get the food as soon as I get 10 more scraps. And then as soon as we have enough prefabs, I think I can just turn off our prefab maker and we'll be good. Ah, shocked at the sight of seals. Seals. I can't believe my eyes. I haven't seen them since before the Great Frost. How did they survive? There's enough meat there to feed everybody. We're saved! But we slay them if the Lord spared them from the end of the world too? Look, we're not gonna build a stockpile unless we get the seals. We gotta seals the deal. There we go. All right, and now I don't want to demolish this, but we are going to turn this off, which will also be activated. Good. Okay, how is this remain? How is this oil derrick? Okay, this oil is also good. All right, all right, all right. I think we're making progress. We don't have enough wait. Why do we not have enough prefabs? I'm confused. I thought I used the stuff when I built it. Or are you saying you don't have it? Or maybe that's just an alert of like, hey, we're low on a resource and we have no income. Maybe we build up a stockpile of like 120 just in case. What else to do? Actually, now that I think about it, I do want those prefabs. So I can build another stockpile. No, I don't need it. We already have 2. I think what I really want is I want to get access to more food deposits. If I can. Let's crack the ice over here. We can get to there and then down there. Actually, feels kind of equidistant either way, but okay. That's the way I've chosen. Allocate the heat. All right, we have an even more surplus. Doing good, doing good. Our oil's online. The seals should be online too. Okay. Make this down 1, this up 1. How does that work? 51 weeks. All right. We are closing the gap slowly but surely. Okay. Frost break to here. And then down. There. Requires more workforce. Wait, what? How much workforce do I have left? 250. I see. Ah, right, because I have those two districts. Now I don't have enough. All right, we will turn this off and use them to crack on here. I mean, how's the cold-blooded noodle surviving the cold little buddy? I have a blanket. It's a very cozy blanket, all right? Don't worry about it. Allocate all heat. All right, I think if we can build these two farms, we might be able to build our stockpile. And maybe I should have been beelining them earlier. Oh, this double down's gonna suck. All right. Food district. Build. All right, and then we need to crack on to here. Done. And while they're done with that, do a couple people harvesting. We need to build up enough to build one more farm. $35. Okay. No! The whiteout draws near. People in the camp are getting tense. They worry we won't gather enough food in time. Our hunters propose to slaughter the remaining seals, including pups and females. This will allow us to gather much more food. It will wipe out what could be the last colony of these creatures on Earth. However, many elders have volunteered to walk into the Frostland rather than burden on our resources. Their sacrifice would significantly reduce the rations we need for the whiteout. What should we do? We will gather enough food in time. I kind of wish I could have put this choice off. I feel like I don't want to murder the seals because that fucks up the future. You need to leave the children and the babies. I feel like I probably should have let the elders go, but I couldn't save beforehand. Okay. District. We need more prefabs. Okay, there we go. Okay, now turn this off. And we build. Oh, we still need more people. Shoot. This is a problem. Is it cold outside? Yeah, I think it's negative 80 Celsius, if I'm doing math correctly. Okay. Need to reduce people here 1 tick. So I can build this last food district. All right. What's the survey say? All right. Shit. We are 4 weeks short. Probably should have sent the elders out. We deal the hand we dealt, not so much the hand we have. Okay, so we do emergency shifts. We return scraps. Keep our reputation from being completely awful. And then if I do overtime here as well. Oof. Return scraps. We do emergency shifts here as well. I'm going to fall short by days. Wait, what happened here? Resource deposit empty. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't foresee that. Yeah, I needed to get to the farms faster. Preparations are over. Oh, that's not good. Chat, I think we froze to death. Chaos and starvation. The Wanderers did not survive. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were forced to take shelter within the broken dreadnought. They huddled together while howling winds buffeted the rusted hull. As the storm continued, it became clear there was not enough food. Some sacrificed themselves to give their share to their families. Others tried to control the stockpile through violence. The conflict escalated, and fires broke out within the dreadnought, spoiling the precious supply. The few remaining survivors who emerged from the dreadnought soon splintered and disappeared into the Frostland. All right. We had a lot of faffing around. We had a lot of wasted time. Let me get a fresh cup of coffee. We're gonna run that back now that we have a better idea of what we're doing. And I definitely see a path where we can save everyone. So we are going to ride that path. So far, I definitely see where people are talking about Frostpunk 2 is a very different game than Frostpunk 1. It feels much more macro. The fact that we're not having to do with very precise grid lines for all of our housing things. Albrecht, why'd you make me all wibbly wobbly? Wiggly woggly? Why'd you do this to me? Alright, so I'm gonna go get coffee. And while I do that, y'all can make sure you're following Iced, who plays all sorts of other games. Ah! I've been really bad on remembering shoutouts today because I'm getting locked in on thinking about and planning and strategizing There was another person I meant to push the button for. And Kona. The bird. I forgot to put the... I gotta fix the code so it uses the colored version. But Kona's a cool bird. Does a lot of VR. They have a VR model. And they do some other games over there too. And sometimes cooking. That's a nice pose. Yeah, I imagine, okay, we're gonna disable the pop-up tutorials. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, and the reason why I so badly want to make sure I keep the elders is Frostpunk 1 was pretty... A lot of the times your decisions had lasting consequences. Hold any key to skip. You just... Look, Kona, I was locked in on Punk and my Frost. I meant to shout you out earlier whenever you did the redeems. Look, I am a humble serpent. I do not have a brain cell. Okay, time is of the essence. We're gonna hit that oil tanker. And since it takes 2 weeks, no matter what we do, we're also gonna go ahead and crack this. Go. And get them to finish the frost breaking. All right, now let's extract this. I'm gonna build a way so I can leave all the housing right here. And then we can do an extraction here. Good, good, good. And then let's do some more frost breaking. So 400,000, 18,000, 18,000, 18,000. Okay, so we need to beeline to the seals because that one's not going to run out when we start it first. That was our problem with these two. It's because they run out. So this is going to cost us in scraps out the gate. But we'll just go down here. Go, go, go. Do you think something that wiggly has a brain? They exist only to... Exactly, Eyes. Exactly. Illusion of Gaia? Can't say I've heard of it. Turn on the generator. Allocate the heat. Yeet the serpent into the void. All right, I'll hydrate. Chimera. I am just spinning with joy to see you stopping on by. I hope you're doing well. Causing a bit of chaos, a bit of mayhem, a bit of tomfoolery and shenaniganery, one might even conjecture. I'll just do that.
Hold on, give me a second.
No! No!
Oh,
Why
crap!
are there so many frogs?
Shit!
Who put all these frogs here? This is ridiculous. I can't believe you've done this. All right, and then we need to... Okay, one thing... it's not differentiating between what's frostbroken and what is like terrain outside of usable area, you know? That's a little frustrating. I also just realized I don't think the 52-week or the timer starts, the whiteout timer starts until we get to the thing. So it could be we can be a little cheesy here. Okay, we'll do that. And then I need to frost break that. Then I need to frost break. I probably should have tapped that while I was going. Great. Love that for me. That's going to commit a lot of our workforce for the next few weeks. I can do it 8 more times. Why are you releasing so much plagues? Why are you being so mean to me? Okay, we need more scraps. That is fine. Food district. There we go. Okay. We get food there. Prepare for the whiteout. What the hell? Thanks for the mana, Chimera, but what the heck? Out of nowhere? The chips are falling all over the place. Oh, so the faster I did that, okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. I need more scales. More scales! Oh, right. Isn't it like every month if you do like bits or something, you get like a multiplier on your channel points harvested or something? I see what you're doing. You're gaming the system, Chimera. Clever creature. Oh, you get a okay, it's a fixed amount. Oh, I think it's subscriptions that do a flat multiplier of everything you earn. Ready to I think I do. I think I do mid rolls because it's kind of a way to remind myself to take a break. Because usually 3 minutes is enough time for me to refresh myself, whether it's to leave piss, whether it's to gather water, or if I just need to switch between standing or sitting desk. So it's as much of a help for me as anything. To watch other people's streams? Yeah, I usually open up a lot of people's streams at the same time, actually. Sometimes I'll put on like 3 or 4 people's streams at the same time and just go into sensory overload. It's usually because like a couple of them are doing like art or something low level on the in-stream. I mean, there's ways of avoiding the advertisements. I think I do have turbo still. So that tends to make I don't have to worry about it. But I imagine like when I was still seeing the ads regularly, I kind of liked it when it did like the banner ads because they were the least disruptive. But my biggest problem with advertisements is there's no way to control what gets shown on your stream. And I find that to be a pretty big problem when there are things I don't want to be associated with or things I do not particularly like. And it's kind of forced on me to have it in the space that I have. And that's kind of a low level thing that always bugs me. I mean, I'm like, yeah, online gambling, military recruitment ads also really rustle my feathers. That I actually know some streamers who specifically don't sign the affiliate, or they broke the affiliate agreement specifically so they didn't have to deal with advertisements anymore. And it's like, I've thought about it sometimes. The thing is like, I really like the emotes and other things that are kind of, you have to be an affiliate to be able to leverage, and like channel points. I could like engineer an entire bespoke chat-based redeem system. I know some people who do use a bot-based redeem system as an alternate thing of stuff. It would also put more control in my hands, such as they are, as far as how fast people accumulate things. It would let me be able to set like incentives of different ways to get them, or ways of interactivity. You know, I've seen people leverage, but it's also a lot more, it raises the knowledge floor of the stream if I do something like that, if that makes sense. Because like some people, when they have a lot of those bespoke custom commands or custom redeems or things like that, you kind of need to be familiar with that community, or you need to know where like their giant block of this is all the commands are. Like a lot of people, like I always think of people on mobile, like you don't have a big screen, you can't like quickly scroll through like someone's wall of text about page to find like, oh, these are like their special little stimboard commands, or like if you do this exact bit amount, it does this specific thing. And I don't like, I'm a little realistic as far as my expectations and like what I have. Like I'm not someone like who has a big consistent active community or whatnot. Like I actively don't really cultivate that because I'm just not good on the social media, and it's a lot of energy and effort that would have to go into me setting up and maintaining and managing that I don't want to invest in. So it's like I'm fine where I am. Mix it up. Streamer bot, which is what I use, is also one thing that I know of. Yeah, the sports betting and all the gambling is like, it's baffling. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. You disable the in-stream banner ads. I mean, honestly, the banner ads are the best because they don't take away from the stream. It just shrinks the window a bit, which is why I always liked this. Whenever a banner ad came up, I always preferred those. Because the whole interrupted ad made it like off into the corner. It replaced whatever audio was going on. So like if I have someone in a context of a certain volume level, it just messed with so many things. Yeah, Twitch has yet to implement a way to like weigh things towards banner ads. Literally just ads more. Are you sure? Because the banner ads I'm thinking of randomly replaced normal ads, rather than the interrupter ones. At least the ones that I'm thinking of. I just realized I could have been fast forwarding through this while we were doing this. Distracted. Okay, now I'm going, because we got bottlenecked on construction last time. What if I get our second scrapper open early so we can get our stuff, get all of that stuff real fast. Food stockpile hub. I don't want to put it here. It's better up here. Okay, so we get those harvested. Can I build a food district? I can. So we will build this here. Good. We're gonna frost break from here so that I can get the big bada boom bonus. Do it like this. Yeah. Just starting to notice the banner type as Let's see. Okay, now we get the things where we can emergency shifts, etc., etc. I want to get the output higher. Emergency shifts. Nice, nice. All right, we're gonna get a lot from there. We're going to tighten belts. Now that I do that earlier, provide heat and shelter. Okay, we need more housing districts, which is fine. That's why I got the other scrapper up online early. Okay, we need to do more frost breaking, I see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then housing. Not enough tiles to finish district, I see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if I just crack this. Crack this. That should be enough. Okay. It's gonna be 70. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this going. Okay, we can build one of our food stockpile things. Good. Need to build a food district. Did I mess this up? I did mess this up. Can we do that? Frost break to here. That. Then we need to head over here. Actually, it might be better if we come below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over here. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Coming from below, I think. Because it's also going to save us going down to this bottommost. Okay, we are doing much better. This is why your order of construction matters a lot. Oh, right. I forgot. There is also this oil derrick I can crack open. Housing. 5, 6. Housing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good shit, good shit. Let's go, let's go. All right, some people died because of not being housed. Don't worry about it. I'm fixing it, y'all. Allocate our heat. Okay, I need more fuel. I see. I see. Need more ice breaking. Okay. These are your prepared for time, so that means you have to run the prize events after goals. Does more after. Yeah. I don't know. It's always hard to weigh in on having to make those decisions because I'm kind of in a different space for how and I do stream things. I know the calculations are so much different whenever you really depend on your revenue. So it's like I don't really hold it against people. I hold Twitch. Hold it against Twitch. Jaybird! Hi! Speaking of burbs, you should check out Jay whenever they're playing some fantastic games. How are you doing? Oh, I forgot head pats. I didn't get this before the fucking temperature went up. Shit. Okay, wait. What if I decrease this temperature? Increase this temperature. There we go. Relations improved. Doing good. Doing good. What's going on? We'll do emergency shifts and return scraps. Right now we are gated on prefabs. Why is my income 0? Demolish. Why is my income 0? Did I never build? I didn't build the extraction. All right, I fucked that up. That's on me. All right, we're fine. This is fine. This is fine. We're doing okay. That was quite interesting. How could you? No! I'll gather more materials. All right, that's the maintenance wagon. All right, so our next set of... We require more Vespine gas. Okay, it's the elders saying, "We'll walk off into the cold." We're doing just fine, Grandma. We're gonna have enough food in 20 weeks. The whiteout doesn't come for another 40. I do need to build another stockpile hub, though. To get that built. Good. Trust continues to rise. support marginally increased by neutral wanderers. I don't know what that means. It can almost return more scraps. Now the question is, what's wrong with here? District where? What does that do? Where is at a dangerous level? Why is it being warned? Is it getting worse? It doesn't look like it's changing. That's not the resource I wanted to view. Okay, well, we've got oil, all of our oils being tapped. They keep the law system as extreme as the first game. Basically, it's like, we'll give the people soup. Next one is replacing soup with sawdust. So far, Frostpunk 2 is very different from Frostpunk 1. It definitely still looks like there's going to be, your decisions will have knock-on effects. This is like the prologue. This is like the first mission tutorial prologue thing. But even then, like if you go to skip it, like I'm familiar with Frostpunk, I don't need to do this. It's still, you still have a couple radials of choosing like how you would have chosen on a couple of the decisions in here. So you still choose whether in Frostpunk 1 New London was order leaning or faith leaning. Or you can go random. And then there's another choice of either letting the elders walk out onto the ice, keeping everyone, or killing all of the seals down. So down here is seals, a seal encampment that I'm harvesting, and I can choose to harvest even the pups and females, which I assume is going to have bad things in the future. So I'm trying to go for a good / perfect, which is don't over harvest the seals, keep everyone, including the elders, alive through the whiteout, and we're well on track to do that. But it's a little bit less city management and a little bit more civilization, because like instead of placing specific buildings, we have these blobs of districts that we build. It's also set 30 years in the future, so the frozen wasteland of a world has been going on for a while, and so people have adapted, which I think is interesting. I saw some reviews complaining that it was a little bit less personal and it was dealing with more like politicking, because we have this Wanderer faction, so I'm guessing there's going to be different factions, but like, oh no, company did something different instead of the exact same thing, but with prettier graphics. Heaven forbid a sequel be a sequel. So far, I'm enjoying things. I haven't got any issues. I say, having only gotten into the prologue. Like the same game again. Yeah. I give you more scraps. More scraps! Uh-oh. Injured. Stop getting injured. Simply stop getting hurt, people. Did I ever build that second? I did build that other stockpile. Good, good, good. Food secured. We did it. We secured enough food to survive the incoming whiteout. The workers will make some last-minute preparations before the storm arrives. We should try to keep our people warm for this time. We will survive. We will survive! We will survive! Okay, let's reduce our food harvesting, because we don't need it as much. There we go. Hey, the next Frostpunk will take place in the desert. I'm certainly wondering if the DLC is going to be relevant for Frostpunk 2. It should be very interesting. Temperature gauge flips from negative 80 Celsius to 80 Celsius. Well, actually, fun fact, because a desert is defined by amount of precipitation, like Antarctica is technically a desert. So actually, we could be in a desert right now. Eh? Eh? Oh no, they're sounding the alarm. That joke was so bad, they're bombing us. Help! Help! But Lord, we'd run out of air conditioners. We must construct more halogen, liquid halogen. Against all odds, the Wanderer's survival. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were ready. Everyone was thankful we acted fast and gathered enough food in time. The miracle of the seal colony strengthened our hope that our journey will lead to a promised land. Our elders have added this story to our great tales, alongside warnings about a sinful city
the water,
that still pumps smoke into the sky.
Deliver something, and then I have to go put the water somewhere else 5 minutes later. All hours of the day, all hours of the night, no matter what I'm doing, my life is interrupted by piss.
Full. The sink is full. I'm running out of places to put all this piss. You'll hit that so many times. It's like a 30% chance. Why are y'all mean to me? Why are y'all mean to me? No, I'm just taking the piss and putting it in the sink.
Hold on, give me a second.
Oh no, the frogs are attracted to the piss! Shit. No! No, I need that water! No! No, we're rationing it! Damn it, frogs! Oh, I got for no boobs. Hey, y'all see something? Maybe the frog, wait, were the frogs running away from that? Where did that plant come from? What the hell? Where did it go? Chat, where did that plant go? It was just over there a minute ago. One fun thing I still like about Frostpunk, I've still been seeing a couple tidbits in Frostpunk too, is how the slowly building stories and mythology of the people living in here. Like there was a scene near the beginning of the prologue, I think before you came in here, Jay, that's really illustrative of that, of like the first time you have someone die, it fires an event showing like our burial process of like, they bury people in the oil that we're harvesting. The idea is that, you know, where the oil gives us life, so we, you know, it preserves us in death, which doesn't seem like a good way to bury things. It takes a while for a body to become oil. I feel like that just means once we get to the bottom of the oil well, there's just gonna be all these goopy human bits. And I don't know if those will burn well. But we survived. Ooh. Ooh, is it gonna do the fast forward thing? We survived the end of the world. Now what? Interesting. That cut in from black and white, slowly fading into the scene. Ooh. Pretty. Look, the asset designers did not have to go this fucking hard. The old captain is dead. New London is weak. Food is low. Overpopulation looms. Coal is running out. People yearn for a future worth dreaming of. But is it the same future for all? Keep the city together. Or hold its hand on its deathbed. Chapter 1, scraping the barrel. Hold on, is it? Oh, that's a sick transition straight into the next. Okay, that fucks. Oh, I love that. That was excellent. Also, hi, Shark. Hello. How goes the art fighting? If you want to see a cool, exuberant, amazing person who'll be throwing less rights and uppercuts with the uppercuts. just check him out. No. Automod, let that through. Well, it's very cold out here, so we gotta have a blinky. Now, with Frostpunk 1 focusing so much on just the survival aspect, I do like, it seems like Frostpunk 2 is gonna be looking more towards like, okay, we survived. Also, it's been 30 years. Like, humanity isn't just survival. We imagine, we build better, we improve, we make things better for those that come after us. So I'm wondering how much of this is going to be dealing with trying to build something that is better than we had it. That is something more than just living in this environment of ice and snow and thriving in it. Possibly maybe getting more resources. I kind of hope we kind of start getting some new things like for harvesting rather than only using scraps of like, there's only so many random. True, it is snack. Dreki, I have any new terms for billionaires? Yes. The uppercut of society. Oh. Instead of upper crust. Like, it made sense of Frostpunk 1 because everyone was scrambling to get all stuff from the first ice. That there was just like all the burnt out engines and crashed places. But it's kind of like, we've been here for 30 years, a little straining some credulity at this point.